Hey guys, what is up? So TRISHA Paytas, just before I was about to go to bed, about to close my eyes, posted 2 videos, one on her TRISHA Paytas channel and the other one on the Blonde Doll whatever channel, right? Her main channel. So the first one on her TRISHA Paytas channel, she talks about Gabby Hanna, how Gabby Hanna is a apologist. Look, I'm just gonna play a little bit of what TRISHA Paytas says, but she basically was just like, oh yeah, by the way, Gabby Hanna, I'm gonna ask Ethan to change the name to TRISHA Paytas Stormed Out. I do not want the title of that Frenemies podcast to be named anything Gabby Hanna, because she was like, I want you to know, Gabby, that those views from our podcast, it's not from us talking about you, it's because I stormed out. Take a listen.
Also, this message is for Gabby Hanna. Gabby Hanna, you still suck. You are a scary ass bitch and you are a rape apologist, and don't think for a second that last Frenemies episode on views had anything to do with you. In fact, I'd rather them change the title. I asked them not to change the title to Storms Out. Please change the title to Storms Out, because that's why people are watching that and not you, Gabby. No one gives a fuck. I'm so sick that I even talked about you, but you've been an absolutely disgusting, vile person too. You are disgusting. You are a liar and a psychopath, and you need serious help. So don't even think for a second that you're trolling or winning or anyone thinks you're relevant. It's not translating to views for you. You suck. You suck. You suck. You suck.
So yeah, you heard Trisha. She does not want Gabby Hanna to win. Now, her second video that she uploaded on her main channel, that was like 18 minutes and change long, she really wanted to address the fact that it was not about the money. In this video, Trisha states that she's absolutely 100% okay with Ethan taking an extra 5% from the Frenemies podcast and taking 100% of the highlights, right? But what she wanted, to her, it was never really about the money. What she was saying is that she wanted an input. If there's going to be 5% for production costs, why can't she have like an input on the production? Why can't she have an input on who gets hired? Hey guys, editing me real quick. So when Trisha mentioned that she wanted more of an input on how Ethan spends like the production costs, she mentions her sister, how her sister came up with the idea for the Hollywood tour bus, and she mentioned how, you know, she would have loved to hire her sister. And so I thought that was important, just because she probably had that in the back of her head this whole time, like, oh my goodness, well, my sister would have been great, you know? So I can see that eating at her. But the second thing I wanted to add is that Trisha also mentions in this video, that I forgot to add, that she would have loved it if they just hired like a sound guy, like, you know, a mic person, like someone who knows what they're doing. And mind you, she says this with no like dig at, you know, H3 production or the team, nothing like that. She really just was like, hey, like, I would love to have an input on getting like someone for actually Frenemies, even though it's part of the H3 production. She just wanted something separate. So I just felt like I needed to add that. But anyways, let's get back to the video. So basically, she was saying that she had no idea when she was talking about how she didn't like to do the Q&A segment, or she didn't want to do the fan advice segment, how she thought how stupid that was. She had no idea that someone from production came up with that idea. So apparently there's a couple, and the girlfriend came up with that idea, and the boyfriend went to Ethan, was like, you know, that was really disrespectful of Trisha. But Trisha says that she has nothing to apologize for, because she doesn't even know like who comes up with ideas. They never include her in any of this stuff, and she wants to be included in this. She was like, how is she supposed to apologize for something to where she was like, I was just stating my opinion, how I think it's stupid. She was saying how Ethan, you know, there are times where Ethan wants to do something and he'll be like, oh no, maybe that's a stupid idea. She was just talking it off. She had no idea that, you know, someone from production came up with that segment, and she said that she would know this if they included her in ideas like this. And she's just really upset because all the girl wants to be is included. That's what she said. And honestly, guys, from this video, I honestly feel like Frenemies will be back, because Trisha Paytas, she is thinking of the future, like, oh my gosh, because she talks about how she didn't mean to hurt, you know, their feelings. And she talks about how that she wanted to remove herself because if the crew is upset with her, she doesn't want to be there. You know, she doesn't want to feel like isolated. You know, she already feels isolated and wanted to bring Moses. That's why Moses is there. Moses doesn't get paid. She wants to feel like she has someone there to support her while she's there. And here's why I also think it's not the end, because so the next day after this, you know, Trisha and Ethan, they're supposed to film for their vlog channel, the Frenemies vlog channel, right? And they had spent $5,000, whatever they were going to film, they had spent $5,000, right? So Ethan texts Trisha, hey, you know, do you still want to film for the vlog channel today? And Trisha responds, oh, that's up to you, right? But then Ethan responds back, well, the crew, they don't want to film with you because the boyfriend is upset that Trisha didn't like his girlfriend's segment. And real quick, here's how I feel about that. I think they need to all sit back down at that table, right? If they want to do this again, things need to be very freaking transparent, okay? I think Trisha needs to be very clear on what she wants to be involved in. I think that there should be like, I mean, do we have to bring this back to kindergarten, an idea box of some sort? You know what I mean? Like, I just don't think there should be a situation to where Trisha doesn't know who came up with this segment. I blame both of them, honestly, because I never put myself in a position to where I'm showing up to work and I'm just now learning about the segments. Like, why don't I know about it ahead of time? And then I blame Ethan too. Like, is this something, did you exclude her on purpose? Like, there's a lot of stuff we just don't really know behind the scenes, but I think they really need to sit back down, you know, redo that whole damn contract again, and to really talk about what they both want. Because I think in the very beginning, as a subscriber stated, 40 Love Style, she stated that, you know, in the beginning, I don't think Trisha and Ethan, they even knew how big Frenemies was going to get. So I think now they know the dough, now they know the real money, now they know we all love them. Sit back down, make a whole new contract, and let's get this shit done. Okay, I think Trisha definitely wants to be back on there because she uses terminologies like, it's just not for me right now. I can never go back if the crew doesn't like me. You know what I mean? So I think it's all there. I just think they need to sit back down, the family that they are, and talk the shit out. Towards the end of the video, Trisha even mentions that AB and Love are wearing her Bad Boys, her shirt, her merch, and all that jazz. So I think the fact that she even mentioned that, you know, she's really showing that she cares about the crew. She really talks about the crew and how she does love the crew and how, but she doesn't feel like she has anything to apologize for because she felt like she's sorry for the delivery, but she felt like she was just stating her opinion. She thought the segment was stupid. And you know what? I can agree with Trisha on that because Ethan says things are stupid all the time. I just think had she known that, you know, someone from the crew really thought about this segment, I just think a lot of things are not communicated well, so they need to work on that. And to be clear, guys, it really bothered her that Ethan thinks that she's rude and entitled. So basically at the end of this video, Trisha, you know, she talks about how, you know, she's not a mean person and she doesn't want people to think that she doesn't care about the employees. Even like, you know, when she takes her makeup crew out, she just wants us to know, guys, that she respects service people. She respects the people that help her. And she also apologizes to her fans. So that was the two videos summed up in one. And I totally believe, I was kind of unsure a little bit with my last video, but I'm 100% sure that Trisha will definitely come back. This video was kind of her being more like calm now in her thoughts. It sounded like she was just very upset about the delivery, but she was not upset about what she said. So with this video, I definitely agreed more with Trisha, but leave a comment below. Let me know what you think. Thank you guys for watching. These were the two videos summed up in one, and I will see you on the next video. Bye, guys.